Hello, tech enthusiasts. Get ready to dive into the unfolding saga of the Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus, and the Korean version is making some noise on Geekbench. Buckle up, because we're about to take you on a thrilling ride through the world of specs and surprises. Picture this: the mighty S24 Plus, running on the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 and Android 14, made its grand entrance on Geekbench back in July, showing off with 8 GB of RAM. But fast forward to today, and the Korean variant, going by the model code SMS 900,126N, is here to steal the spotlight. And what's its secret weapon, you ask? None other than the Exynos 2400 chip, swooping in like a tech superhero. But hold on to your seats, there's more to the story. This Korean sensation isn't just a carbon copy of its sibling. Oh no, it's proudly sporting a hopping 12 GB of RAM, a bold move that puts its predecessor, the S23 Plus, to shame with its meager 8 GB. But don't bid farewell to the 8 GB version just yet, because the SMS 926B, which popped up on Geekbench a fortnight ago, hinted that the Exynos edition might still groove to the beat of 8 GB. Now here's the twist: the Geekbench scores are in, and while the Exynos-powered 8 GB and 12 GB models are playing catch-up with their Snapdragon counterpart, the excitement is far from over. So let's not jump to conclusions just yet, because these benchmark shenanigans might be nothing more than a warm-up. We're strapping in for the real deal, the hands-on test, where pre-production tricks take a backseat and the retail version steps into the spotlight, ready to dazzle us with its real-world performance. But that's not all. There's a game-changing feature in town, the Ultra HDR feature. With the advent of Android 14, Google brought forth this remarkable capability that lets you capture and view high dynamic range HDR images and videos in all their glory on compatible phones. While several Chinese brands have already embraced this feature on their flagship smartphones, Samsung had not yet introduced it on their One UI 6.0. However, it appears that change is in the air. Renowned tipster Ice Universe reports that Samsung is gearing up to unveil the Ultra HDR feature with the upcoming Galaxy S24 series. This anticipated trio includes the Galaxy S24, Galaxy S24 Plus, and a showstopper, Galaxy S24 Ultra. What's got folks buzzing is that all these phones are rumored to sport Super AMOLED LED screens with a dazzling peak brightness of up to a hopping 2,500 nits. To put this in perspective, it's a 42% boost in brightness compared to the Galaxy S23 series. Why is this brightness significant? Well, it's perfect for showcasing HDR images and videos in their full splendor, letting you soak in all those vibrant details. Typically, HR images and videos captured on most Android smartphones are squeezed into the standard dynamic range SDR, which means you might miss out on those eye-popping details. A few Android manufacturers have devised their own workarounds, but Android 14 now brings a standardized solution. Now let's dive into what each Galaxy S24 model is packing. The Galaxy S24 and Galaxy S24 Plus are set to feature the Exynos 2400 processor in most markets, while in Canada, China, and the US, they'll strut their stuff with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chip. On the other hand, the Galaxy S24 Ultra is rumored to exclusively use the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chip across the globe. Plenty of power to go around. In the memory department, you're looking at 12 gigs of RAM and storage options of 256 GB, 512 GB, or maybe even a full terabyte. No more worries about running out of space or experiencing lag during your multitasking sprees. All three models will debut with Android 14 based on the One UI 6 software. Samsung's committed to delivering at least 4 major Android OS updates, so your device will stay fresh for a good while. And about the build quality, the Galaxy S24 Ultra is rumored to sport a titanium body, while the other two siblings may stick with trusty aluminum for the frame. All three models are expected to rock an IP68 rating, guaranteeing dust and water resistance. Stereo speakers and an in-display fingerprint reader could be on the menu too. Now let's talk cameras. The Galaxy S24 Ultra is set to shine with a 200-megapixel primary rear camera, a 12-megapixel ultra-wide camera, a 10-megapixel telephoto camera offering 3x optical zoom, and a 50-megapixel telephoto camera with 5x optical zoom. For selfies, it's bringing a 12-megapixel front-facing camera. The Galaxy S24 and Galaxy S24 Plus are rumored to feature a 50-megapixel primary camera, a 12-megapixel ultra-wide camera, a 10-megapixel telephoto camera with 3x optical zoom, and a 12-megapixel selfie camera. Photography aficionados, you're in for a treat. And that's a wrap for the thrilling scoop on the Samsung Galaxy S24 series. If you found this information valuable, don't forget to show your support by giving